All right, this edition, the vacation edition of the Kirk Minihane Show. Yeah, so I don't know. Do we talk for a couple minutes before, or do we do Roman? How are we doing this?
We could keep up with the scintillating conversation that was happening in the studio before. You know, all the electricity. Keep that going.
It is a quiet room, man. You guys do not want to talk at all. I talk and talk, and they fucking
I know,
just
right? Kirk enough.
Shoulder. Like so many things I want to talk about. I want to go back in time. I still can't believe the time we got to spend with Cam from Baylor last week. That was amazing. He was incredible. What a guy. What an impact he made. Oh, Milton's was fun.
Or this podcast could not be played because we're all dead because of Cam. Who knows?
That's true. Or, right. Or what's his name backwards?
Who? Mac?
No. What?
Who we talking? Oh, Nasikrum Bob.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? We might have the show.
It's been so long. It was a week ago that I forgot that we did this.
Yes, but thank God for Roman, who saves the day every single time. They help you in bed, and they save the Kirk Minihane Show's ass time after time after time. And we'll help you out with longer-lasting sex. Fuck longer and listen to the show longer. Done. By the way, swipe it, fuck, and listen to the show all at the same time. Send Steve Robinson video or audio of you having sex with Roman listening to the Kirk Minihane Show. Is that fine, Steve?
That's fine.
You're
Send
good?
it.
Good.
Love
Mike,
it.
you're good with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you'll do it whether you're with whoever in your life.
Of course, yeah. Send it right to Steve. Make sure
Good.
he's got it for.
That's obviously his incest laws. It'll violate. We have to make sure that's fine.
Okay.
Well, you kind of walked into that one, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just going with it now.
There you go.
Hey, fuck my mother.
Still relevant. They're over the vacation, huh?
1 week later, and there it is. My feet up in Maine right now, watching the ocean.
Won't even remember it happened.
No,
and then find people who
tweet at me, and away you go.
Yep.
GetYourMan.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. $5 to help the show, and a great product. We love Roman. They're the best. GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetYourMan.com/Kirk. $5 for your first month. GetRoman.com/Kirk.
I'm listening to Kirk Minihane's podcast.
Sports and show business.
Kirk Minihane, who is apparently a derelict of some kind.
That is Kirk Minihane. No one more controversial right now in the sports talk world.
That's what I'm talking about. Sport!
Kirk Minihane, what kind of thug are you?
Yes, well, he is white hot right now.
The head. I also want to say something about Kirk Minihane because I like him.
Kirk is like a sports genius who everyone hates.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
And Blind Mike's transportation today, I suppose? Are we going to say that still? Even though he's not transporting, technically?
I think the promotion is going to work out. I'm confident in it, so go ahead.
You're absolutely right. We love Troll Socks. TrollSocks.com, SOCKS.com. Bold socks aren't afraid to stand with Kirk Minihane, Blind Mike, Steve Robinson, and the Kirk Minihane Show. Get Trump socks, Bernie Sanders socks, Tiger Woods socks, Game of Thrones socks. All kinds. By the time we're doing this, maybe Kirk Minihane socks. Who the hell knows? TrollSocks.com. Read their manifesto. Go to their website, TrollSocks.com, and understand why they have our back and why you should have theirs. They're going to be with us from day one going forward. They're going to start their little company. I don't know how long they've been a company for. It feels like they're new.
I think since the 2016 campaign.
Oh, really?
They started out with Trump socks. They had a viral moment. That's kind of their story.
Excellent. Good. We love them. TrollSocks.com. Help them out. TrollSocks.com. Help the Kirk Minihane Show and get some great socks. They never get holes in them. If you do, they'll send them right back. 10% off, by the way.
Yes.
If you use the promo code Kirk, correct?
Yes.
They may not love me, but I love them.
That's true.
By the time this podcast is released, do you think Blind Mike's still going to be sore over that manifesto?
Oof.
It's a little.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else about this. They said some nice things I think about me, but the key thing was the Mike stuff, which I was great to watch him react like he thought I wasn't being serious.
I was like, why would they put that in?
They're honest. Don't you like honesty?
But I was telling Steve, they did reach out to me, and they said, hey, Mike, big fan of the show. Not necessarily you, but the show. And I was like, why throw that in there?
Was that kind of a sign that they may not be fans of it? Any more hints that they may not?
I thought it was maybe a joke, but no, it seems all too real.
Absurd.
I mean, wouldn't you like everybody that doesn't like you to just give you $300?
That'd be nice. Yeah, everyone should start doing that. People that don't like my laugh or whatever.
And again, they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as we help them out and they help us out. And they're going to be a huge sponsor of this show, I think, going forward. No question, right?
Absolutely.
We love them. Good.
100%.
Right? Definitely?
Absolutely.
Obviously. Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. There we go. So what we decided to do today was we did this toward the end of last week where, was it Esquire?
Yes, Esquire.
Esquire had a list. Oh, thank you, Steve. Esquire had a list of what do they call it? The 15
This
best.
is the 15 best sports podcasts of 2019.
Okay, now I think I host, and I'm biased, the best sports podcast, although it's not a sports podcast, but whatever.
But it's in the sports and rec category.
What category would it be in if we just started today? And I was nobody, and it wasn't from EI and Barstool.
Comedy?
It would be comedy?
I would think so.
Okay, comedy. It would not be politics or I guess it would be, right?
Entertainment, maybe.
There's a lot of entertainment.
I would think
There's no podcast like this podcast.
That's true.
It's hard to put it in a
category.
classification.
Why are we in sports and rec?
Well, in Barstool.
That's why.
And I had
KFC's in comedy.
But I had a past in sports.
Okay.
Like I don't think there's a lot of thought put into it.
Yeah.
I remember they asked me actually, and I was like, I don't know. Does it really matter?
No.
I don't think it matters.
People
Especially,
know.
I mean, Apple's done away with the categories now.
No, they're back. Categories are back.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're back. Yeah, I saw they were back. Yeah.
Oh, good.
We had a big day whatever the hell today is, the day before that. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever. So they had the top 50. Is this the order, or are we just doing random ones?
They didn't really rank them.
Okay, good.
But we can go in the order.
You pick these are the 15. You pick the order.
Okay, so we went through the list last week.
I didn't pull any Bill Simmons because I think most people are familiar with Bill
Simmons.
And that's a legit ranking. And the 30 for 30 I think is okay. But some of them aren't even remotely sports podcasts.
And we went through the list last week, and I have never heard of half of them. I don't know who Mina Kimes.
Okay. Mina Kimes, yeah.
She's I'll give you the.
Well, do you know Lenny? Her co-host.
It's her dog, right?
Yes.
He's always okay. So I'll just give you the description
that sounds
the Esquire writer gives you, if you don't mind.
I want to hear about this.
PSA: This is less an endorsement of Mina Kimes' podcast and more of an endorsement of Mina Kimes and her dog Lenny. ESPN's always hilarious writer, reporter, TV host is brilliant in whatever vertical you find her on, especially Twitter. But for football fans, you can't get much better than her podcast. It's everything you'd want. Detailed division breakdown, player insights you'll be hard-pressed to find anywhere else, and an always revolving door of entertaining co-hosts. Plus, it's pretty funny when Kimes breaks into Lenny impressions mid-podcast.
Oh, that has got to be. So I hope we've got some of that.
I didn't find any Lenny impressions.
So this is better. So I don't know who BL is. I don't know who that is.
No idea.
So BL thinks, not only does he or she think, but thinks the readers will think it's better than Pardon My Take or Kirk Minihane or Dave Portnoy or
evidently
any of these things. Okay, let me hear it.
So this is the intro to her August 2nd show. And what I tried not to cherry pick bad shows. I tried to pick their most recent shows. So this is Mina Kimes.
This could be a terrific show. I have no
August 2nd.
I'm going in here, by the way, important to note, when we do stuff like this, play sounds. I'm going in with an open mind. I hope it's good. I don't want to mock it and have it be really bad. Because that wouldn't be, I mean, what would be the fun in that? We would never make a list of that. Mike, give me a quick, if you would, Steve, before we play this sound, a quick detailed division breakdown of the AFC West.
It's about time the Raiders finally turn a corner.
Well, it's year 2 for Gruden.
Year 2 for Gruden.
Right. AB is there now.
I'm going to say it. This guy's the highest paid coach in the league.
Right.
Let's start showing some results here. What are we paying for you, bub?
Does this Carr to Brown connection do anything for you?
I think it will, my friend. I think it certainly will.
But it seems like the division is the
Amari
Chiefs,
Cooper, who I said.
The Chiefs to lose, is it not?
Well, of course. You've got the MVP, Patrick Mahomes.
But is there a jinx for Mahomes? You know, sort of that second year as a starter.
We call it a little sophomore slump.
And can Andy Reid win the big one? How about the way
certainly hasn't yet?
How do you like the way Danielle? How do you like the way Andy Reid's clock management is down the stretch of games?
Obviously, Andy Reid's got a little problem showing up to work. So, like someone else I know, maybe the big lug over here.
So Greg Hill, the show starts at 6, but Hillman's there at what time?
6:05, if he's lucky. Hey, if you're 5 minutes late, you're early at the Hillman show.
All right, let me hear from Mina Kimes, featuring. Do we hear Lenny at all or no?
No, we don't hear
Lenny.
Okay,
it's disappointing.
Let me hear Mina. It's important to know I'm already out, just so we know.
I'm feeling it.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
To the Mina Kimes Show, featuring Lenny. The only NFL podcast with the term flea flicker makes us want to go to the vet.
Oh!
I am delighted today.
Do you get it? Before you mock this, do you get it? It's because the show has a dog on it. Flea flicker.
BL, do we know who that is or no? We don't?
No.
Always hilarious writer, reporter, TV host. I just want, before we go, I mean, she may be doing like an obvious joke to be purposely unfunny. I'm going to give her that. I'm going to give her that as we dive in.
Yeah.
Have you listened to the whole thing?
I have not.
I'm not asking you idiot.
I've listened to this entire cut. I didn't listen to the entire 45-minute podcast.
Is my instinct right that she's purposely being unfunny, or is it wrong?
It's tough to tell.
Okay, let's listen to Mina. Mina, did you say or no?
The song really gets you in the music really gets you in the
Did you say Mina or Mina? I don't want to get her name
Mina.
wrong. Mina, okay. I've heard the name.
To be joined by I was going to say old friend, Warren, but we're not that old friends. But you are a repeat guest at this. Is this your second appearance or third?
It's my second. We did the first one. Well, actually, you're right. Maybe there is third one, but definitely the last one we did was live in person up in.
This is the 15 best
in Boston
sports podcasts.
Neither of them can figure out how many times you guys been on the show.
By the way, who gives a fuck? I hate when people do that. I've done that before. Come on, this is your third appearance. Like, who gives a shit if you're in the fucking car?
Let me think.
Or going for a run. Like, just start fucking talking. Who is it?
This is Warren Sharp.
They got Warren Sharp.
Yes.
Okay.
Was it the second or third time?
I'm not sure about that. I think, no, we did a live show. But was it the second time or the third? If they talked about that for 45 minutes, that'd actually be funny if they were trying to figure out that mystery.
If she said, well, either way, let's move on. And he goes, no, I want to get to the bottom of this. I was on in March.
Like, and then she's like, you know what? It's just a dog-eat-dog world anyway. And then they all laugh and they do their whole thing. She's part of the Le Batard world, it seems like it says here. Le Batard and Friends in the background, which is perfect. Does Le
Batard have his own, cast of
characters? This is one of the 15 best sports podcasts in the world? Go ahead.
You are the superstar of football nerd Twitter, which has been very active, which is why we will be having a 2-hour discussion today on whether running backs. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. I swear we're not going to do that. Although I will say, Warren, one of the teams we are talking about today.
Of the stuff I've heard, that's my favorite part so far, where she's like, we're not going to do that. But let's get into it for at least a couple minutes.
Let's do something else that's equally boring. I love that. Yeah, we're not going to do a traditional boring sports one. No.
Hold on a second.
But Warren, let's talk about
Warren Sharp.
Oh, Jesus.
For discussion today on whether running back.
Hold on. Can we save that terrible Mike joke for later?
Nope. Couldn't hear it. I threw it under the. No one could hear it.
Oh, we heard it. Any relation to Sterling?
It was intentionally bad, you see. I'm following.
Why didn't you give up?
You understand my. Oh, did you?
Mike is also like, I want to make the MHB joke, but it's actually a week old now. He's
I don't know what to do.
He's all over the place. It's because she had a relation to Shannon or Sterling.
Ah, yes.
Iron Mike Sharp.
Would have been great if I could have gotten it out, huh? Would have been.
Go ahead. Let me hear it. Go ahead.
Active.
No. Let me hear the joke, Mike.
It wasn't really a joke.
Let me hear it.
I said any
Warren
relation
Sharp
to Sterling or Shannon.
There you go. Because the last name's the same.
It's NFL.
But there may be an E, there may not be an E at the end.
I don't know.
There you go.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I wanted to get to the bottom of, Kirk.
Go ahead.
These are questions.
Why we will be having a 2-hour discussion today on whether running backs. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. I swear we're not going to do that. Although I will say, Warren, one of the teams we are talking about today, I think, is really, a compelling jumping off point for that discussion in some ways, and that's New England. Ooh. Because we are doing the AFC East, which is the last division in the division previews.
Holy
division
shit.
Previews. It's an original idea.
Let me read this again.
So, I mean, that's just the awkward introduction to it. Once you get into the meat of their analysis about football, it gets a little better.
It's brilliant to whatever vertical you find her on, especially Twitter. But football fans, you can't get much better than her. If that's true, then football fans are fucked. Well, they just heard right there is the best podcast you can get for football?
Yeah. Well, this is it reminds me a little of, and I'll admit, maybe I would like this podcast because I was entertained when Mike and the Mad Dog used to do it, where they were literally, they'd go around the league and go, all right, Jets week 1, Patriots, loss.
That was my favorite thing ever. Mad Dog was, all right, Mike, here we go. Okay, we go. Giants week 1 at Washington, loss. Week 2, I'll going across the country playing the Chargers.
Probably.
Those cross-country trips are always tough, dog. Loss. I just okay, 1-1. There we go. It was the greatest, though. But it was,
you got to give him credit, Mikey.
But it was purposely, not purposely bad, but as a listener, you knew it was bad, but it was fascinating. I could listen to it all day.
Because they loved doing it. You could tell they were into it.
But I don't know what this, so where are we jumping to here?
This is some deep analysis. This is a little further into the podcast.
This is Warren?
Mina Kimes and Warren Sharp.
They're still going at it?
Yes.
Okay.
I will tell you, I also am higher on San Francisco than some other people are.
You are?
So projected to finish third, yes.
Interesting.
If I said that to you, would you? If I said, I'm a little higher on San Francisco,
I'd take a fucking baseball bat and hit you right in the fucking face.
Would your reaction be, you are? Really?
No, it wouldn't. I'd spit in your fucking face.
Really, Mike?
Throw it out the window. You are?
San Francisco might be a little better.
You are?
Jimmy G is coming back.
When you told me
who knows what he's got?
Having sex with your mom, I was less surprised.
All right.
You are? You are?
I will tell you.
Mike, I got to tell you, I just thought I got to say, I got the Bills finishing third in the AFC East.
What?
You are?
Third? Coming out of the basement?
Third? He picked them to finish third in the division, right?
Well, can I say it? That's a good year for the Bills. Am I right, guys? I mean, let's cut the bullshit here. I think they'd be happy with third.
Who was that?
I don't know who that was.
Go ahead.
I will tell you, I also am higher on San Francisco than some other people are.
You are?
So projected to finish third, yes.
Interesting. Yeah, we didn't get. I mean, we talked about them in the preview last week for the NFC
West. For all the shock in her voice of "you are." Interesting. Let's just move on.
What's interesting is Mina is she's obviously a bore, whatever. She's trying, like Warren. I'm trying to picture what Warren's doing. I feel like he's lying down on this couch. Like there's no life to Warren.
Yeah.
Like he's like, yeah, I'm picking them. So his big thing is like he's going against the grain with San Francisco. He's picking them third in a division. He's not picking them in the Super Bowl.
Do you get the sense at all that this is in the top 15 podcast because it's a football podcast?
No.
With a woman.
No. Holy shit!
Now Troll Socks has guts.
I don't.
Okay?
Yeah.
I think we've now. I think it's time to take those socks off.
I'm just wondering if maybe you think.
And I'm going to guess without knowing her. She's at ESPN. She works with Dan Le Batard. It seems like I'm going to guess that her political leanings are against our current commander in chief.
You think there's some affirmative action going on here? Is what you're saying?
No,
that's like somebody saying that you're only here because you're blind.
Okay, well you know what, Mike, I'm going to give you a big fuck you because I'm going to go to the next one. You're going to feel like an asshole.
Okay, all right.
Edge of Sports is the next podcast. Okay, you don't really realize how much mainstream sports outlets have cut our social and political issues until you've listened to an episode of Edge of Sports, hosted by Dave Ziernan. Edge of Sports brings in athletes, filmmakers, and writers for fresh and behind-the-scenes conversations. The FIFA USWNT pay gap controversy, the agency of the modern athlete, whether or not the NCAA should pay its players, it's all covered in Edge of Sports.
I've never heard that debate.
Smarter sports fan.
What do you guys think? NCAA? Paying players? What do you think? I've never
Here's
heard
the thing. I mean, I'll say it right now. You've never said this before. Do 60,000 people go watch a professor teach a class?
Nah,
no.
Come on.
No. Oh, you see people walking around Manziel on their back of their shirts? What the fuck do you think of that? Who's paying for that, asshole?
But hey, they're getting a college education.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're going for college. Oh yeah, that's why they're going. Yeah, that's why. That's exactly why.
Kirk, I don't know about you. A lot of people spend a lot of money on college.
Oh yeah,
all right?
There's no question.
And an education, invaluable.
Yeah. So when Aaron Rodgers was at fucking at college at fucking Cal, that's what they were doing, right?
I mean, it's up to you to make the most of it. But
pay the fucking athletes. Pay them. Pay them.
Well, pay them. You've convinced me. I'm on the other side.
Can't even disagree with me in fake arguments. Dave Ziernan, we used to have him on the old show, and he would be big into sort of like when the Michael Sam story came out.
Okay,
and
I knew the name, and I couldn't remember why.
You know which side he's coming from.
Well, I mean, all those stories are fucking boring. And on his August 5th podcast, he hooked into a much more intriguing story that I think you'll actually appreciate this.
But I think a lot of the things that we saw in Tokyo fit into those larger patterns that you're talking about, whether it's debt displacement, militarization, greenwashing, which we absolutely need to talk about.
Hold on. What are we talking about?
This is the path to the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. This is the introduction to his August.
But he just said
podcast.
The things we saw in Tokyo, though.
Folks, if the Olympics weren't boring enough,
I don't understand. He's previewing the Olympics. I don't like what is greenwashing. I don't
even know what greenwashing is.
You know what that is, Mike?
No, that sounds like a Steve term, if anything. But.
No shit. I thought
it's going to be something with like environmentalism, displacing poor people.
So let me hear it again. So I thought he was talking about. All right, start with Dave again.
Greenwashing is the practice of making an unsubstantiated or misleading claim about the environmental benefits of a product.
Okay.
There you go.
That is a grabber right there.
Here's the start of Dave Zierran's August 5th podcast, Edge of Sports.
But I think a lot of the things that we saw in Tokyo fit into those larger patterns that you're talking about, whether it's debt displacement, militarization, greenwashing, which we absolutely need to talk about, and then just sort of the boxing out of everyday people from actually experiencing their normal lives that are, they have to put on hold in order to make way for the Olympics.
Ooh. What is going on? There's no way. It's the same BL. Hold on. It's the same BL guy who I don't know. We'll figure out who that is. There's no way that human being listens to these two podcasts in total. That's fucking bullshit.
I don't know about that.
He's one of the editors of Esquire. I think they go by
clearly a douche. I mean,
maybe not every week. I've got some podcasts that I take a couple weeks off here and there, but I get back to it.
Edge of Sports is one of them.
Edge of Sports, yeah, sure.
Who does Dave have on this episode?
He's got on somebody who's like an expert in Tokyo. His name was like Rowan something.
A Tokyo expert.
Look it up.
Yeah. Why don't you just call somebody who lives in Tokyo?
The old Tokyo expert.
I would just call somebody who's in Tokyo.
It's like when Pawn Stars, like, I got a buddy that's an expert. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Mike, but
I tried. Trying something.
Trying
out bits here, It's a vacation show.
Why do you have your dog with you here today? The two of you, when you get going on these podcasts, you and your dog, it's the funniest thing there is.
Well, would you like to hear what he says?
Yes. So, what does he say, Mike? Go ahead.
This podcast has been rough.
There you go.
I
understand.
You get the joke?
I managed to get my head around it. Yeah.
So this is the description of his August 5th show.
Hold on. Harry and I after his karate, he does karate a couple days a week with Sensei Nathan, the great Sensei Nathan. We go to, who had his own parody account for a while. I don't know what happened to him. we go to the Chateau, which we love. He loves the Chateau. He's a picky eater, so he goes there.
Sounds like a fancy place for a kid to love, but all right.
You ever heard of the Chateau?
No.
What the fuck you bet? You don't know the Chateau?
He's got expensive tastes. He's a Minihane.
Have you been to the Chateau before?
No.
It's like an Italian. It's like there's a bunch of them. It's a chain. You get spaghetti for like $9. No. We love the Chateau, but it's definitely not that kind of place.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh, so we had a waitress who's very nice. She came up to us, and we see her every once in a while. Explain this joke to me, would you? Mm-hmm. She said, "Did you hear about the Italian waiter?" And I said, "No, I haven't." She said, "He disappeared." Am I missing the joke there?
Disappeared, the Italian waiter. I don't.
Okay,
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Okay, good. All right. Okay,
She didn't explain it to you.
Maybe it was a threat.
Did you laugh?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it was a legitimate
strange. But she's one of these happy-go-lucky. We get her all the time. She's very nice older wages, but yeah, maybe she's telling us something.
Could have been a cry for help.
Did you hear about it?
Was she blinking a lot?
She said, "I have a joke for you." She said that. I was like,
okay.
And I did. I was like Danielle. I was like, "Oh, disappeared."
You know what's funny is now, like in a week in Maine, 15 people will tweet you like, "This is what it means." Kirk.
Yes, I guess so. Anyway, so let me hear this Tokyo expert.
All right, so his name is Jules Boykoff.
Okay, so it's nowhere near Rowan in any.
No.
Okay.
Welcome to the Edge of Sports podcast. I'm Dave Zirin. This week we speak to the author of Power Games, Jules Boykoff. Jules and I together are just back from Tokyo, where we were investigating the prep for the 2020 Olympics, the Summer Games, which will be held.
Can I tell you one thing I'm noticing so far through two podcasts? The theme songs bump. They get you ready.
They are good.
Yeah.
Like Dave,
Can you believe the budget to go to Tokyo, though?
That's fucking unbelievable. Is that fucking
when did we get to go to Tokyo?
You know, sponsors this podcast.
Yes.
The Nation.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Another Esquire. This is. I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah. Really interesting.
What do you think Dave voted for in 2016? Same person I did, actually.
Bernie Sanders.
But do you think he's going to vote for the President of the United States in 2020? Probably not.
May not. He may go the
So
opposite
he just
way.
drones on like this forever?
Yeah, I've got another cut deeper into the podcast.
Let me hear. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, well, I expected there to be a lot of fervor in Tokyo in favor of the Olympics. Japan has a pretty storied history.
Remember, this is better than Pardon My Take.
I expected a lot of
when
fervor.
it comes to the Olympics.
Fuck the part my take. This is better than me? This is better than me?
Better than anything I've ever listened to.
I was going to say, forget Kirk Minihane and part of my take. This is better than big time. Honestly, I swear to God, big time baseball is better than this podcast.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Better. It is. It's fun. You don't like Josh Lewin's better than this guy?
Oh, Josh Lewin's much better.
Yes, it's not even close. That's not even close. Big time baseball is Kirk Minihane compared to the fucking Edge of Sports. Go ahead.
When it comes to the Olympic Games, Tokyo was originally slated to host the 1940 Olympics, but then war got in the way, and those games were eventually stopped, postponed, never
There's
to be
no way
had.
Nobody listens to this. There's no
they also
fucking
hosted
chance.
the Olympics in Sapporo in 72, the
Winter
Olympics,
when you're
Nagano
watching
in
the
98. The winner.
Just listing different Olympics?
Yes. When you're watching the Olympics, do you think, like, this is great, but what I'd like is year-round Olympic coverage? Let's get into it in August, the year before.
I mean, there was a big debate, and honestly, in a weird way, our show back in the old days kind of slammed it in a lot of ways. Like, got the conversation going about Boston having the Olympics in 2024. Nobody wanted it in Boston.
Nobody. Except for Marty Walsh and Charlie Baker.
Yeah, they were getting
some construction
they're
companies.
getting paid, right?
Yeah.
But like he's saying that he's surprised there's not more fervor around there. They're probably like, "What the fuck? We don't want this in our lives."
I expect a lot of fervor.
Tokyo's a fucking mob scene anyway. Like it's insanely packed, and now you have the Olympics. I know it won't be in the city, but who the hell would want it? What does he expect? People are going to be like excited?
I guess so. A lot of fervor.
By the way, why am I reacting to this?
What
is wrong with me?
I was like, oh, we can let it go, Kirk. All right.
Fuck.
Do you want me to get Zirin on so you can take this fucking shit up with him?
I kind of do.
Let's have this fight about the Olympics.
Oh shit! Why am I so worked up about it?
You know what? Enough of this asshole. We're gonna get to the bottom of this Tokyo thing.
Shit.
And we're gonna inspire some awe in the people of Tokyo.
Hey, Erica, I know we haven't asked for much, but we're gonna need to take to Tokyo.
We're going to
Tokyo. We're gonna do a live broadcast.
The fervor is not appropriate.
I'm bringing in a local historian to talk about the
I'm
Olympics.
impressed I even listened to him.
Well,
That's impressive.
That rant sounded like we're making fun of the podcast, and then in a year it's going to be, hey, Dave, Kirk reporting live from Tokyo. I can tell you,
is unbelievable.
The fervor has not died down.
Dave, I'm doing the sushi challenge. It's unbelievable.
It really harkens back to the 1972 Olympics in Sapporo.
I think more 98 Nagano myself. But it's like, again, there's no way any human being listens to this whole podcast. No fucking chance. All right, on average, it takes police 45 minutes to respond to a home security alarm. Almost an hour. When a home security system is triggered, a lot of the time police assume it's a false alarm. The call goes to the bottom of the list, not with Simply Safe Home Security. Video verification technology, which helps police get on the scene up to 3.5 times faster. They can visually confirm a break-in is happening and let the police know, making their average police response time just 7 minutes. Also protects every door, window, and room with 24/7 professional monitoring. Easy for you. Won a lot of awards. Prices are just $15 a month. And for my listeners, they have a huge deal going on right now. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. Get free shipping, any money-back guarantee. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk, K-I-R-K. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. All right, next is View from the Cheap Seats, which is these, what's their names? The brothers?
The Sklar brothers?
Hey, these guys are still going with this
I did not
act?
know. They have another podcast.
They
I
do?
know, like a comedy podcast.
Emma Gray,
the sports one?
Emma Carey, rather, loves it.
Okay.
Been searching for the perfect intersection of sports, comedy, and indie music in your podcast? No? Well, you'll still likely get it, a kick out of View from the Cheap Seats, spinning off from their ESPN Classic series Cheap Seats.
Which was on when I was maybe 12 years old.
Yeah, it was on 20 years ago. They treat sports less as a topic for heated debate, more like fodder for riffing with friends. That is, if your crew included 2 twin stand-ups, and say anyone ranging from Blake Griffin to Bill Burr to Julian Castro. Is it Julian or Julian? It's Julian Castro.
Julian, I think.
I think it's Julian. Yeah.
The candidate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Julian Castro, right. Come for the shit shooting. Stay for takes like comparing LeBron's Lakers deal to Samuel L. Jackson's Capital One contract. Oh, am I in?
We should put our show like come for the laughter, stay for the hot takes.
Stay for the incest jokes.
So this one actually wasn't top of my list because on their most recent one they actually had Jim Gaffigan on.
Oh, okay. I don't think he's funny, but
I like Jim Gaffigan.
But is it fun? No.
More fun, you know.
I'm
into it, baby.
To move the regular season from 16 games to 18 games. Now, reason being, right now the NFL players share in the profits of their team. The NFL.
There's a trend I'm noticing here, and it's that every podcast has a debate that could have been on Sports Talk Radio in 2005.
Excellent point. Can we go? Are we going here for something different? So I first have a guy, rather Mina, talking to some fucking drip about the San Francisco 49ers, which you could find anywhere. Couldn't have been a safer conversation. Next is Dave Zirin, who has got my fucking blood boiling, I'll admit it.
You got a little worked up.
About the Tokyo Olympics. And now we have the Sklar brothers?
The Sklar brothers.
Talking about the NFL
games, 18
expanding
games? I don't know.
schedules. Okay. Well, let's move. Let's
once we're done with the NCAA paying players debate, we can move to.
Yeah, I mean, are they all frozen in time? DH next.
Hey, what are your thoughts? Pete Rose, Hall of Famer.
I kicked the mic. I was about to say, seriously, the guy is more. Well, Mike, let's do it. I say yes. He has more hits than any player in history. He's Charlie Hustle. He won championships in 2 different cities. He is one of the 20 or 25 best players in baseball history. Sure, he made mistakes, Mike, but I'll tell you right now, put it on his plaque.
Are we not all flawed? And I don't know if this has ever been brought up.
Are you supposed to disagree with me?
Oh, am I?
Go ahead.
Damn it. I was going to say the guy bet on the Reds. He's pro-Reds.
Yes, he bet on them to win. He's Charlie Hustle.
He should be in there. Put him in.
Yes, that's an excellent topic for debate. We'll do that next time. We'll do that next week. Jesus. Next we have.
I think you should try Men in Blazers.
Oh, what about only?
I think
a game?
you like Men in Blazers.
What about only a game? I have that next. No,
I feel like we didn't give the Sklar brothers enough of a shot.
Yeah, we have 15 of them to get to, Mike. Right?
I think Men in Blazers is worth talking about. It's a soccer podcast. We haven't had enough soccer.
What's your issue with only a game? You don't want to do that? Do you not have it? We don't have to.
No, we can pull it. I aimed for the funnier ones.
Okay, well let's do Men in Blazers. Men in Blazers. It's EC. Who I think that's the same woman who wrote how much she liked this last one.
Okay.
If the explosive Netflix resurgence of The Office tells us anything, it's that NBC imports of British media might be a guaranteed formula for bingeability. Jesus Christ.
Seems like a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch.
If that's the case, NBC-SN's pickup of Men in Blazers should not be taken lightly. Hosted by 2 boisterous Brits, Michael Davies and Roger Bennett.
See, boisterous Brits is where they had you.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I will never. I'm already out. MIB is a self-proclaimed crusade toward making soccer America's sport of the future. The 2 blokes' signature language of running inside jokes has gained them a cult-like following, known as Great Friends on the Pod. They also have a producer, Todd, who they constantly barrage for fucking his mother. Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
It's not...
They're not all bad then, huh?
And their former producer left after saying really obvious things and trying to make weird business deals. Okay. It's
Sounds like a good show.
It's not too late to be the next GFOP, mate.
Now, can I say a couple things? We were talking about how they're all stuck in the past. Their reference, and I guess it's kind of a joke, but their reference is that a show that was on 18 years ago spun off into a show that was on 15 years ago.
I don't even understand. And it has nothing to do with what their show is.
No.
So it's not like, I don't even...
But also, is this the top 15 podcast in America?
Well, it's their favorite 15 podcasts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little confused. I feel like soccer, as much as another debate that happens, hasn't quite taken off in this country yet.
I mean, women's soccer, am I right?
Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
Who's gotten over that craze?
Here's the thing. You might say that, but yet the ratings on the NBC shows are really good, and kids love soccer. So I totally disagree with you on that. I think it's the next big sport. I think you're wrong.
Oh, well, I just think, when's it going to happen?
Well,
when's it going to happen?
Well, fine.
We've been saying it for years. When's it going to happen?
Well, do you don't watch the World Cup? You don't appreciate soccer?
Sure, I get up on the World Cup, and then it dies back down.
Fine, whatever.
Comes
Fuck
up
you.
every 4 years.
You fucking blind asshole. Fuck you if you don't like soccer. You're a fucking asshole.
You know, sounds like a guy that's that just can't take that soccer's never going to make it. This is a lacrosse country.
I mean, do you think a relief pitcher?
Lacrosse is the biggest, the most surging sport there is in this country.
Do you think a relief
lacrosse.
pitcher should win the MVP award or the Cy Young award?
I mean, you contribute 60 innings a year, you get the Cy Young.
Bullshit. I'm with you on that one. I mean, that's fucking the most ridiculous thing ever. I get so fucking pissed off when that happens.
Yeah,
anyway, go ahead. Men in Blazers.
This is Rebecca Lowe, or Rebecca Lua, if you listen to Suboptimal Radio, and you are listening to Men in Blazers on the NBC Sports Network.
It's unbelievable!
This is like the big-time baseball of soccer.
Yeah, big-time soccer.
Okay, Rog, live from a sold-out Ace Garage in downtown Orlando.
I've never played a garage before.
That's a lie. It's the Men in Blazers Live MLS All-Star Extravaganza presented.
Woo. Now, do you think these people, the people that wrote this, said, you guys have to check out the Men in Blazers? Like, imagine being at a party with them. You guys have to check out the Men in Blazers podcast.
The other thing here is, do you know anyone who has a subscription to Esquire?
No.
Do they still print actual magazines?
I don't know.
Does anyone print?
Why is that?
Magazines?
Why is that your thought?
Because this is the list. Like, somehow this is influential. Sports Illustrated.
Well, it's not influential.
Sports Illustrated did their own story saying two of our podcasts were named to this list.
But do you think anybody gives a fuck?
We do.
Well, it's because they're bad. I mean, if they were good, we would never play them.
Yeah, right.
But you're right in that, like, they purposely don't want to say Barstool because they think it's toxic, right?
Which also, the funny thing is, if Barstool put out a soccer podcast tomorrow, it would be 10 times bigger.
Be number one.
Yeah.
The first week, it'd be number one.
Yeah.
They might even have one. I don't even know.
I don't know either, but
they probably will at some point. It's a bunch of young kids there.
Yeah.
Sport of the future.
Growing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, no, it's never going to grow.
I love women. So I watched every game of all the countries. I went. I was in France. It was an incredible event.
Not in my America, pal.
You know where I'm going this weekend? I'm going to fly back Tokyo because I want to fucking find out.
You were pretty passionate about
I fucking love the idea that why would people in Tokyo be passionate about the fucking Olympics?
You're going to get to the bottom of this. It's your job to get the fervor up. Go out there and...
No, that's not my job. My job is to find the truth.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Dave, and I are going to go, not Dave Cullinane, somebody even more boring than Dave Cullinane. Maybe Dave's just a boring name. Who's a more boring Dave? Dave Cullinane or Dave Zirin? We'll have to have a showdown of boring...
Boring Daves.
Who'd you say? I mean, nobody's more boring than Cullinane.
I don't know. That Dave Zirin sounded pretty boring.
Imagine going to Tokyo with the two Daves.
And you're in the middle.
Like in the middle?
You're the middle seat.
17-hour flight. Cullinane being like, it's weird. Like, JetBlue's going to... I don't really understand why they're doing this. What they should do is package together with this deal and do this.
And then the other guy leans over you and goes, I don't want to get too into it this early in the flight, but you got to start paying these NCAA players.
The two of them somehow find some common ground on something. They have a crusade together. The two Daves, the most boring podcast in history. That I would listen to.
You're scrummaging through your bag for pills or...
I mean, wouldn't you listen to a Dave Cullinane podcast where he just talks about nothing?
Talks about business. Business podcast.
Why is that not on the list? It'd be better than anything here so far. So these two get a live show together with soccer fans in Orlando.
Huge crowd.
Correct?
Yes.
When are we doing a live show?
I wasn't under the impression that you wanted.
I would do a live show. Sure.
All right, let's do it.
I'd do a night show at Buffalo Wild Wings or something, and I don't want...
We will make it happen.
Okay.
Are you going to be on a PA system?
He's already out.
You're gonna have
Buffalo Wild Wings in Tokyo. I want to do
yes.
it while I'm there, because I'm moving to Tokyo. Until this fucking thing gets solved. I'm not greenwashing either. I'm not.
You want a PA system? You want the crowd to be able to hear you, or
like,
just see you?
No, like
more of an intimate.
Do you need like a Pope cage?
No, I don't want 3,000 people there, like 40 or 50 of our favorite listeners, and make a night of it. Have some dinner with them. Blind Mike will entertain them.
Okay, so select invites. Not
you know what we do
open to
before
the
the show? Blind Mike would do stand-up comedy for like 5 minutes.
All
right?
Warm up the crowd a little, fluff them up a little.
And maybe,
should be great.
Funny you said that. Maybe bring Mama Geary on stage from a live show of some kind.
All right.
No?
It seems
illegal?
Seems unlikely that it would happen.
Well, I mean, of course we'd pay her, right out of the gate.
Of course.
We're not going to ask Mama Giri to work.
The stand-up you would do, though.
That'd be crazy. Yes, sure.
Okay.
We'll talk with Troll Socks and see if they can get Mama Giri some money.
September. See, I'm moving on. I'm trying to move on from it. September or October. Why wouldn't we do that?
All right.
Everyone's back. I'll do it. I'm in. I'll do it for a night.
All right. Live show, 40 people, very limited.
Then you get the whole next day off. Think of it that way, too.
Beautiful.
Right? Done.
Works for me.
Good. Okay. Back to these guys. Sorry.
The mighty Wells Fargo. Wells and Fargo. Both of them.
Fargo and Wells.
And you thought your Roman reads were funny. Did you pick up on that?
Is anything funny?
The Fitzy of Britain.
Hello, I'm Fitzy. What is going on with Tom Brady? I don't understand it. Why is everybody saying that Tom Brady isn't going to be a great quarterback anymore?
This reminds me of the show The Office. You remember it was on 15, 20 years ago?
Bloody right you was. Yeah, put a salt in that, love. My British accent is not bad.
No, neither of you guys are that
much better than your Irish accent.
What do you mean?
I mean your Jamaican accent.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. My friend Danny from Bill Ricca told me you don't do. I represent
Danny's
the
here
Irish.
right now. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Danny.
I'll talk
Danny,
right
is that
now.
you?
Give me a second, please. Danny's going to talk to Ian. Danny, Ian, how you doing, love? I'm doing great, Danny. Blind socks and be blind. I'm Fitzy. I don't mean. I can't do it. I can't
don't know
do
which
the Irish
one's which. Which one's which?
How about these motherfucking Olympics in Tokyo? I can't fucking believe it.
Hey, man, I want to talk to you about the soccer, man.
Let me hear more of these idiots.
Go, both of them.
Fargo and Wells.
Yes, Dave, it's an honor to be here. It really is. In Orlando, Florida!
Orlando.
So they just keep saying...
American Purple Paradise, home of Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Orlando City.
My dad used to say to me, the late, great Peter Minihane, Peter James Minihane, used to say to me, in business, he said he had a rule that Southern people were always 20% smarter than they sounded, and British people were 20% dumber than they sounded.
My dad used to say to me, son, just kill yourself. And I feel like that advice applies perfectly here.
But there's something to that where British people, you just think they're smarter because they're not. They're not. I mean, what if you they're Danielle. He sounds like Danielle, just repeating everything the other guy says.
Obviously.
Orlando, obviously, love, obviously.
I want to know who's in the crowd, though. They say Wells Fargo, Wells, and they're like, ah!
It does sound like a madhouse.
Wells Fargo employees? Or I mean, soccer fans are rabid, and I think these guys probably...
Sure, they get all the soccer fans in Orlando.
I guess, probably. But what the fuck are they... Do they talk about anything? Or
what's the mighty Orlando Pride? Oh, something incredible. So many legends have played in this city. Kaka.
This is what we should do at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I saw a joke coming at the end here.
Breck Shea!
He got a boo.
All the greats, ATG.
Yeah.
We're not just here on any night.
I think you were
Dave,
technically right.
No,
I thought he was going to say like fucking
MLS
Goofy or
All-Star.
something terrible. Jesus, holy shit.
That's what we should do at the live show, though.
What's that?
You go, who's here for the Kirk Minihane show? They go, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll try. I'm on some of my
who's
favorite
here for the beers?
How you going to warm up the crowd at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Stand up from Blind Mike.
No, but then
you come
What's
on.
up, motherfuckers?
Man,
let's make some noise in this bitch!
Kirk.
Eat some fucking wings!
Davy Mouse.
We'll bring all the characters out. Colleen will be there. Steve will do. Steve tell a terrible story. We'll do the whole thing. Linda Marks will be there. We're gonna have everyone show up for the whole thing. We'll do the whole British thing. Do the whole thing. Everything. Everyone will love it. Yes.
Sounds
great.
great.
I'm gonna fucking pass out. I have to do that for how long? An hour?
Yeah. Man,
Where are the fucking handy wipes, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Things take time. Things take time.
No, that's when you take off your jacket and you're wearing a Things Take Time shirt.
Yeah! 6 people there.
It's just MHB and Chris from Wakefield.
Ned Stark.
Yeah.
DC shows up.
R.A. Minihane in the motherfucking his house!
Yeah.
Oh, God, the puke. No one there. A random family just eating dinner.
We can't. We're videoing it, but we can't show the crowd because.
Sorry, you have to leave. These families are trying to eat. Oh, I'm sorry. I just leave.
Someone pushes us out of the way to grab ketchup off the table next to him.
Two guys walking with Donald Trump socks up to their knees, just going back to their cars, just going home.
Another Kirk Minihane drawing
another
shirts.
failed night. Ricchio's the only one there.
It just evolves into you. No, tell me what your problem is with me.
Why am I a racist?
Give me some examples. Give me some examples. Okay, the same thing we've heard a million times. Give me some examples. Just an empty restaurant.
6-year-old just trying to eat his fajita or whatever. Oh. All right, what else? All right, Postmates. We're thrilled Postmates is back. If you want some wine in the afternoon, sushi at night, a burrito in the morning, pizza whenever, 24 hours a day, middle of the night, you know how that goes. Postmate it. You're done. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Anything you're craving, Postmates can and will deliver. They are the largest on-demand network in the United States and offer delivery from all restaurants, grocery and convenience stores, and traditional retailers you could possibly want or need. Download the app for free right now. You can browse the local restaurants and businesses and track your delivery in real time for a limited time. Listen to this. Postmates is offering $100 of free delivery for our listeners for the first 7 days. Download the app and use the code KM. I've done it. That's the code KM for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app. Anything you need, anytime you need it, Postmate it. Download Postmates and save with code KM.
All right, we can go to Only a Game now if you want. This is NPR. This is a podcast that you help pay for.
Is it
keep that in mind.
Is it the typical NPR where they're right in your ear and they're
I can only imagine. What's it called?
Only a Game.
Oh, Jesus.
And so, this episode, the segment that I pulled, they're talking about...
We remind folks that this is merely a game.
You could do voiceover work for them. You could. It's the our friend DC is back. It's the offseason for many teams, and it's likely that your favorite players are probably R&Ring, catching up on missed family time and reminding themselves that they're, well, human. We could probably take a play from their book. NPR's weekly sports magazine, Only a Game, delves into the unknown narratives of sports history, ranging anywhere from anecdotes of athletes' personal lives to obscure histories like the creation of pickleball.
We are taking a break from anything exciting around sports and getting to the boring details behind them.
Think 30 for 30 meets This American Life or The Moth. If the open mics were at the ESPYs, you get the point.
Think the things that were deleted from every 30 for 30. That is what we discuss here on NPR.
Free apps, motherfucker! Free apps!
Man, I had. You've got me with an easel drawing. Scott Neri.
Oh, God. All right, let me hear this terrible podcast.
This weekend,
I was right.
I was right.
It was worse. Go ahead.
This weekend, the NBA crowns another champion.
Hold on. What is everyone in NPR talks like that? It's the same.
We want to let you know that we are not confrontational. We are merely reporting the facts.
They just hand out Xanax before you go.
You and I are paying. Mike's not, but you and I are paying for this. Think about that. You're paying for that.
Maybe by the time this podcast is up, I am.
Probably not. But who knows? Yeah, who knows?
You're on vacation.
Mike, do your Danielle impression! Do obviously!
Obviously?
Yes!
This weekend...
It'll be me doing that.
And every so often there's a couple there that just kind of looks over and rolls their eye. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Why are they here? I want us to do a live show with no guests. I just want us to do a weird live show. How great would that be? We just they set us up with it, but we make sure there's no guests and we just yell at each other.
Our live guest is just, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Neri.
We just yell and scream and it makes no sense.
Right outside of Quincy Market, Faneuil Hall, just set up anywhere in Boston.
No, I don't know what Faneuil Hall is, but that's fine. That's not my favorite name. I'm trying to get rid of that name. You didn't know that?
Oh, it's offensive, right?
You didn't know that?
Sorry, we'll just go to Yawkey Way.
Thank you. To go where?
Yawkey Way.
Wait a second.
Let's go. You trickster. Can I hear the voice of somebody who might be more nuanced, please?
This weekend, the NBA crowns another champion in the NBA 2K League. That's the league where elite gamers compete in a video game version of NBA basketball.
I always love that they
in the sport that's sweeping America. E-gaming.
I love that they introduce things that everybody knows what it is. Like when they give the full description. Like nobody, even if you don't play it,
they wait till it's been extremely popular for like 8 months.
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Although I don't know, you got like 80-year-olds listening to NPR.
But why would they
care?
Why would they care then? I don't even understand that.
Yeah, let them figure it out on their own.
This weekend, Tiger Woods competes at the Masters, a golf tournament. It's this fucking...
Tiger Woods, despite what you may think of him, has made a comeback. And has repaired his image in society.
No shit. Is there more of this?
Part of the booming billion-dollar world of competitive gaming, or esports. The NBA launched the 2K League in 2018, and 21 out of 30 NBA franchises have active 2K teams, with more jumping on board. One of the league's biggest stars is Boston Celtics point guard Albano Tamilari. Here's only a game.
Do you know who that is?
Springer.
No idea.
Albano Tamilari knows exactly when his life changed.
They sound disgusted, but like in a way that they don't tell you what they're disgusted by.
Right.
Like if they were talking about you, they would say, Kirk Minahane's comments about Aaron Andrews.
Some find him acerbic. Others find him repulsive. It'd be that whole thing. It's true. But like, so they get into is that what they do the whole show? That's better than Part of My Take. That's better than Kirk Minihane.
Oh, yeah.
That's better than Dave Portnoy's show. That's better than KFC. Well,
that's better than Big Time Baseball.
That is not as good as Big Time Baseball. It is not. Big Time Baseball is much more entertaining. How long does this go on for?
Daily Sox podcast theme song alone.
So with the second overall pick in the NBA 2K League draft, Celtics Crossover Gaming selects OFAB from Missouri.
I don't understand who any of these people are.
Tamilari.
They're drafting video game
Who's
players.
Tamilari? Is that a real person or
no? That's a video game player.
What? I see how old I am. I don't even fucking understand it. So,
well, that's
so
what
the Celtics have their own video game team.
I understand that.
And the person who plays point guard for their video game team, yes.
Jesus,
and there's an actual draft and everything. Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
You understand now.
I don't.
Even though we explained it to you in full detail.
I couldn't listen to it. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I didn't.
We tried to explain it for even the dumbest of humans. But perhaps we are too boring to keep anyone's interest.
I think that's the key.
All right, so there are some that are more hardcore into sports, like Michael Lewis's podcast, Against the Rules. He hasn't put one out since May 14th.
Dave, call it. Look, a car's going by. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it.
I remember when you did that, Kirk.
Steve, my good man.
Yeah, Steve. And then Steve comes out, waves to the crowd.
No crowd.
Waves to the
three people. The restaurant's closed.
We're doing Steve. As someone's sweeping up behind them.
I like it better, like the middle of dinner though. Just these like this family just come back from like a softball game or a baseball game. You just want to eat. You have this idiocy.
Oh, this guy didn't know what he was in for. Look at him, and they're just like, come on, man.
MHB Parcells, you idiot, you suck. Subway,
and he's like,
you fuck.
I am. You got me. You got me there.
DC, you fuckwad!
Oh, he's just trying to laugh it off.
What's next?
This is Against the Rules by Michael Lewis.
Oh, God. Is Michael Lewis
We're at the desk in my office. I've pulled up the Charles Schwab stock trading page.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now,
wait.
my father...
Does Kirk want to guess what happens in this book?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I know Michael Lewis, of course. I've read some of his books.
Do you care to know what Michael Lewis does in this particular episode of his podcast? It would sound like a bad joke that we were trying to come up with.
This is the title. This is The Magic Shoebox.
The Magic Shoebox.
Yes. Does that help?
Does he look for his old baseball cards?
That would be...
Well, it's a sports podcast.
That would be more interesting than I think what happens.
Okay.
This is the first podcast that Esquire lists.
Now, keep in mind, Michael Lewis wrote Moneyball. He's a huge... I read the book, too. They made a big short. So he's a big figure, but he's never. And I loved Moneyball when it came out. It's a great book. I've watched him in interviews. He is not a conversationalist. It's not what he does. He's like Gladwell, who everyone thinks is like this fucking.
It's funny. He had Gladwell on his podcast.
I have no doubt. And everyone probably circle jerked it and said it was the fucking greatest podcast ever. So, would I have ever guessed what this is going to be about?
Well, maybe you'll learn a few things.
Okay, let me hear it.
We're at the desk in my office. I've pulled up the Charles Schwab stock trading page. Now, my father had just handed me a little black ledger. He said it was for me to record my stock market holdings. He'd bought me 10 shares of a restaurant company called Chart House because they own Burger King, and I knew what Burger King was.
Tell me a company that you like, or a company whose products you really like.
Here.
Just doing this with his daughter now?
Have you figured out what's happening yet?
Yeah. His son.
Is it his son? Okay, I don't know. His son and
He's a youngster.
And his son gets to do stock now? Is that what it is?
He's going to teach his kid about the stock market.
Is that really true?
Do you like Apple? Do you like...
Oh, yeah, Apple. Apple's my favorite.
if you own a piece of Apple,
I like Tube Galore.
You
can I?
You might like to own it for a while, but if it goes up, you might want to sell it, right? Where do you think you go to sell it? You kind of need a place where everybody who would want to buy shares in Apple or any other.
Can I go outside and
can meet up
with friends or
with anybody who wants to sell the shares in Apple?
What the fuck? It sounds like it's a hostage.
So it'd be great if it was just one place.
How long does this go on for?
And it used to be just one place.
So this is
New York Stock Exchange.
We're recording a vacation episode.
That's what
we haven't done all of them.
Stock exchange is where
I think one of them should be you teaching Harry Minihane math or something. You know,
Teach him algebra. Harry, we're going to Japan. Enough. We're fucking. You don't care. We're going to start caring. Okay. The Olympics is happening.
Apple.
Harry, here. Power up the iPad. Okay, and open up the math app.
Yeah, we're going, Harry. We're going to Japan.
I like that the kid, who doesn't sound any older than 10, has a favorite company that he wants to invest in.
Well, he doesn't. The dad is like, Michael,
what's your favorite company?
Badgering
Apple.
It's like, I understand your dad did this with you, Mike, but your kid's clearly not interested in it. Like, move on. He's a fucking kid. Harry thinks that, like, he's 7 years old. He thinks that, like, you don't pay for anything. Like, that's what you're supposed to think at that age. How old is that kid?
That doesn't sound much older than 10, 12.
Is episode 2 when fucking like the state comes in and takes this fucking kid away from Michael Lewis? Like, what the fuck?
Episode 2 is balancing a checkbook.
Keep in mind, keep in mind, by the way, that we're playing these podcasts because Esquire magazine said these are the 15
These are the best. It's not. We didn't go find the worst podcast. No. We found the best.
We are going from this Esquire list because I love podcasts. I host one. I listen to them all the time. I'm always looking for a new one.
We're just letting people know what the alternatives are.
What's episode 3? Episode 2 is checkbook. Well, episode 3 is we go old school. We take him
tax loss harvesting.
We take him to a bank. We're gonna go inside. My dad took me here. I got a lollipop.
You know what one of these are, son?
It's like this is a teller. Like, fuck.
Now, to be fair, when you're older, we might not even have these.
Yeah, but I just want to let you know it was like for me and my dad. This kid's like, yeah, Dad, I got a play date at like 2:00. Why are we doing this?
Every episode's not with the son, is it? Is that what this podcast is?
I don't think
him
so.
Teaching his son things?
No, because on another one he had Malcolm Gladwell. It'd be kind of funny if he was like, "Hey, son, here's Malcolm Gladwell."
It's almost like these lists, and I said,
Malcolm Gladwell, play Malcolm Laverne!
Yeah, frat boys.
What were you going to say?
But it's almost like I mentioned last week how like comedy does these lists all the time where it's like 15 greatest stand-ups ever.
You mentioned it 2 weeks ago.
And it's whatever, yeah. Yes. And it's Amy Schumer and Hassan
Actually, you did mention
Minaj.
last week.
Yeah.
I think we talked about Amy Schumer yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday, yeah.
But like, do the people that are writing these know that this is just the most liberal? Like, do they know it's going to get trashed by people?
That's the ultimate question. That's essentially why I have a podcast. Like, that's the ultimate question. Is just about
are they
insincerity.
Fucking with us? Yeah.
Well, no, they don't want to say. Like, I think these people listen to Pardon My Take, or they listen to me, or they listen to Portnoy, or they listen to
Rogan.
Whatever.
Couldn't you call Rogan a sports podcast? He's talking about UFC all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, he does the MMA episodes.
Michael Lewis talking about
yes.
Apple
Yeah,
stock
why is that a
kid.
sports podcast?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's another good point, because he wrote Moneyball?
Or there's even, they'd never put, like, Michael Bisping does a good UFC podcast. They'd never put that in there.
Oh,
it's just like, they don't want to. I know, but I'm just saying, like, there's certain shit they would never put in. Because, like, they use certain language or whatever.
What's the worst one you've heard so far?
Boy, that's tough.
I'm going to say the Mina Kimes one. It's so boring.
Mina Kimes is rough. I don't think we gave the Sklar brothers enough of a chance. I feel like there's probably some horrible jokes in there, but the most boring, I think, is the Michael Lewis one.
I think so. Well, the Michael Lewis one is the creepiest.
Or you know what, the NPR one is probably the worst.
That's true.
Because there's nothing to do.
I mean, the Dave Zirin one at least elicited some passion. I'm still angry.
About the NPR podcast, they keep them short.
How short is it?
They're like 20 minutes. Most of their shorter podcasts are like 8 minutes, but some of these go on for 45 minutes.
8 minutes?
Yeah. NPR,
what is the point of that?
And NPR does a lot of 8-minute podcasts just about a news topic. Like a newsier one.
Well, it's essentially like a news story.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But like, how long is Mina Kimes one? Was 2 hours, right?
No. Yes. Her episodes are very long.
That's incredible.
2 hours?
I almost want to film Mike listening to the whole Mina Kimes. Like, you can't move anyway. You have to sit there and listen to it. And just put a camera on you, watching you listen to it. Like, after a while, what would you do?
Can I use my phone?
No. I
can't do anything?
No, you're locked in. You have to listen.
I don't know what I would do. I would come out.
Put it this way, it's like one of these game shows where if you don't get like all 5 questions about it right, you have to listen again.
Here's what would happen.
Yeah, we're gonna do. We should do that.
I would go out in that room and listen for 2 hours, and then I'd come back in and you'd be like, "What did you think of the podcast?" And I would say, "The AFC West breaks down as follows.
He's just been
the Chiefs are the obvious favorite."
Imagine if you had to get all 5 right, you got one wrong, you had to go and listen to it again.
That would
the
be
whole thing.
The hardest I've ever studied.
We're going to do
anything
that.
in
We should
my
do that.
life.
Don't you think we should do that?
What if he gets it right? He gets one more point of the merchandise.
Yeah, no, I won't go that far. We've given
Fucking
enough.
crazy.
And support from this podcast comes from Manscaped, #1 numero uno in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for
your downstairs area.
Thank you. That's why Manscaped is #1. They've redesigned the electric trimmer, Lawnmower 2.0, skin-safe technology. Accents are now a thing of the past. Crop preserver, anti-chafing, done. It's just like having deodorant. Easy, 20% off. Free shipping with the code KIRK, K-I-R-K at manscaped.com. Right tools for the job. 20% off right now. Free shipping with the code KIRK at manscaped.com. Once again, 20% off. Go do it right now with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code KIRK, K-I-R-K.
So let's listen to a good one. This is R2C2. This is CC Sabathia.
Oh, I have this here. Yeah. So
Yes.
this is Woke. This is Woke, right? This podcast? Or no?
Yeah, so it's CC Sabathia and the guy who's filling in for Michael Kay right now, Ryan Rucco.
Oh, is he a bore? He must be, right?
I mean, he's a play-by-play guy, so I can't imagine.
Where else can you get hour-long conversations with Charles Oakley, Sue Bird, and Kemba Walker?
Probably
RCC2 has a baseball skew to it. I was going to say ESPN. I don't know, like
Probably
any
a few
other
Barstool probably has had
any
those
other
guys
left-leaning
on
podcast
sometime.
as well. RCC2 has a baseball skew to it, obviously, but not always. For one episode, Sabathia gathers Yankees teammates together for a pretty epic Game of Thrones debrief.
Oh.
So there's a thing where like you have to pretend baseball players are funnier than they are because they're athletes. I call it the Kevin Millar syndrome, where you just like laugh because
You know, it was really funny. You probably never heard this story. When the Red Sox were in the World Series in 2007,
Yeah.
Dustin Pedroia showed up at the park.
Yeah.
And they said, "Hey, Dustin, or hey, sir, you're not allowed in here."
Right.
And he said, "How about you ask Jeff Francis who I am?"
Ooh,
the guy he hit a home run off of the previous night.
Epic.
You ever heard that?
Oh, fuck yeah, I do. I laugh every time. It's the funniest fucking story
So
ever.
Dustin Pedroia is funny.
Baseball writers think that's funny.
Yeah.
Like, but they don't. They think that's funnier than like Richard Pryor. But they know it's not. Right. It's just weird. It's so fucking weird. And they're, by the way, all older than he is and make like way less money. It's so fucking strange. Let me hear some of this R2C2.
So this is the August 1st episode. Looks like it was 34 minutes long. Guests are Cameron Maybin and Adam Jones.
Ooh, Adam Jones, the pitcher from the Braves?
Yes.
Okay.
You might want to sit out of this one.
Yeah, you might want to sit this one out.
No can do. No can do.
We could start by, having donuts in our mouth.
We got to start. These two ain't doing shit today. I'm playing.
Yeah, you're playing. Exactly. Yeah, that's right. You know what?
Yeah,
So
we
that's
gotta
it.
start.
The episode has started. It's an episode of The Shift presented by R2C2 and the MLB Players Association, where we love to have these extended conversations with, all different guys throughout the league. But today we have a couple of our favorites. Adam Jones and Cameron Maybin joining us. See, this is good
I have
stuff.
a feeling
man.
everyone that's on is one of their favorites.
Hey, I'm gonna
You know?
say it's just
It's one of our least favorite guests on the podcast today.
Anytime three baseball players are in a conversation brought to you by the Major League Players Association, I know it's going to be a hard-hitting conversation.
This is a guy we're kind of about.
Yeah, we hate this fucking asshole. Like, meanwhile, how great would that be?
It would be
was like
awesome.
a guy that Sabathia hit in the head once, and they haven't been friends since. Like, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course.
But they won't do
They'll
that.
never do it.
No.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how you know the show really just let you in on a little slice of life.
Oh, yeah.
Because
you know what, Ryan, what's his name? Ryan what?
Ryan Rucco?
Yeah, he goes behind the scenes. Like, listen, they're all telling me not to do this, but I'm going to say it anyway. We
break that fourth wall.
Yeah, we're going behind here. Like, get ready for this fucking nugget.
these guys are just eating donuts right now, They're just in the middle of it, which means I have to do the intro, and I have been letting you do the intro.
That is fucking crazy. They're eating something during an intro? That is fucked up.
Well, a lot of people don't like eating on podcasts, so they're kind of going against the grain.
It's donuts and they're athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wouldn't, yes.
Well,
of course.
CC Sabathia is not the fittest guy. You know what
Hall
I'm saying?
of Famer, yes or no?
I think so.
It's tough. I mean, how many will he get to 300 wins?
You know what, Kirk, in this day and age, I don't think that matters. I think that 300 milestone.
260?
Get away with it.
260s do 300.
260's fair. That's what
Right,
That's what I say, yeah.
That's what MHB says.
So
he's,
you gotta,
he's 300.
you gotta kind of,
How about the
amend
postseason
things
record
over
is
time.
not great? I don't know.
But, hey, I think his
To me-
regular season, the guy win 2 Cy Youngs, I think he's got under his belt.
And he's, he was reliable. You give him the ball every fifth day, and you know what? Skip
Most of
safe.
all.
That's
and
true.
you know what? You get 5 solid innings out of him, minimum.
You know what? I'm putting him in too. He's in.
He's in.
He's in.
Steve, mark it down. He's
Go
in.
ahead.
It's one in a long time.
It is, man. It is. Welcome back to the show, guys. It's good to have you.
Yeah, nice to
Cameron,
have
I think
you
this
back.
is your third time.
Yeah. This is,
Here we go
it's been a
again.
minute,
This is your
though.
third.
Yeah,
It's
it
Cameron.
has
It's your
been.
third time.
This is
another
Adam's third time, too.
Adam's third time, too, man.
Yeah.
That's right. And Adam's just crushing donuts right now.
Stay hungry.
Off the day. Off day.
Do you like Adam has a shirt of a burger, And it
says Boston is racist.
What was his first line to us?
Would you eat me?
Wow, so big laugh.
And I said I need bacon.
I don't think you got it.
Oh my
We can get bacon, bro. And you got avocado?
Nah, you so California.
I don't like that shit. Can't put no ham.
Okay. I'm gonna have fucking.
I don't think you got the joke.
We got to do one more. They get funnier.
It gets funnier than that?
They get funnier, yes. They get
this
funnier.
This poor Ruccio?
Ruco.
This fucking lame brain. Like this empty head. Yeah. It's a jock sniffing asshole. Adam has a shirt on. It's of a burger. Like, what? Who gives a fuck what
the
his
burger
shirt is?
says, "Would you eat me?"
Right. Like, why is that funny?
You wouldn't expect that.
That's funny if you're 14 years old.
Last night I had a dream that a hamburger was eating me.
I know he's in the major leagues and everything, but he's not actually like funnier than you are just because of that. Like, it's not doesn't mean anything.
Just hold on.
Oh, go ahead, man. I'm ready.
We don't have that. You can't go get a JD Martinez like they did a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You can't go get that move. So it's like you got to go in.
Houston got Verlander with the second.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do that. You got to go now or, you know what I mean? So was it stay on the pot? Was that saying?
Yeah.
Get off the pot or shit or something.
Yeah. Shit or stay on the pot.
If I'm the GM ever, I'm always going to get everybody.
Yeah, you too. Stay off the pot or shit. I think it's the new version according to Adam.
All right,
I think we're good.
They're using curse words. That's edgy.
They're just talking. Just guys talking.
Yeah.
The fuck are they talking?
There's
about?
a lot of
what are any of
laughter and talking over each other.
So
and I don't really understand what's
that's
going
just
on.
a jock sniff fiesta.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha. So that might be the worst one I've heard so far.
But it's jock sniff
because it's actually incoherent. Like I don't know what anybody's. They're all interrupting each other and laughing about nothing.
Right.
I don't understand it.
Well, Ryan Rucco steering.
They should do it like they do in real when those guys are doing it in the clubhouse. They should have two loser sports writers just standing there, like not allowed to talk to them until they let them do it. You know, like just with their mouths open.
Not a bad idea.
That'd be a good episode. Have any left?
Pete Abraham.
Yeah, we have some left, but we might want to do a Get Roman mid-roll.
Oh, let's do that. All right. Get Roman, a clinically proven way to last longer in bed. GetYourMan.com, GetRoman.com. And the previous, how long have we been going for?
We've been going for, looks like 59 minutes.
Okay, for the last hour, essentially. If the Kirk Minihane Show doesn't exist, those are your podcast options. Oof. So you want to thank people like
best
Roman.
15.
Yes, those are the best.
Right, the cream of the crop.
Those are the best ones you'll ever be able to listen to. I guess because you can't listen to Barstool ones, according to Esquire.
No.
These are the kind of podcasts that exist without Kirk Minihane in the world. So if you want to help me out and help Roman out, you help a great company and a great American, go to GetRoman.com/Kirk, GetRoman.com/Kirk, GetYourMan.com/Kirk. $5 for the first month. You help the show and you don't have to listen to NPR. Let me give me some NPR, Mike.
What's that, Kirk? What would you like to hear? Right now I'm discussing a podcast in the top 15 for Esquire.
Actually, I'd like NPR voice instructing us how to apply a Roman wipe.
I think you could apply a Roman wipe by gently massaging your penis. With
NPR Mike, NPR Mike, I know you're doing an episode earlier on the pay discrepancy between the men and women's soccer team.
Yes. Well, it appears that women have been making more than men. Shocking to some, but the U.S. women's soccer team has been such a revelation.
All right, bad request on my part. GetRoman.com/Kirk. I just like...
You just like the voice.
There's
not a lot of content.
There's not a lot of content on the other one either. GetYourMan.com/Kirk. If you want to prevent hearing that for the rest of your life, GetRoman.com/Kirk. All right, what's next?
So this one is interesting. This actually finished coming out in 2018, yet somehow it's on Esquire's list of best sports podcasts of 2019.
What's that?
You can always go back. It's ever
the Steve McNair podcast. This was more like true crime.
Can I say that actually?
This actually sounds interesting.
Yeah, I don't even think this is actually good. I listened to it.
Yeah,
it was good. I mean, you know.
Oh, you listened to the whole thing?
Yeah, I actually listened to the McNair podcast.
Oh, okay.
It was good.
We don't need to play it then.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really end well for us then. We play a good one. But like, it's actually there was the.
But it's not a sports podcast, though. It's true crime. True crime podcasts
it's
always do well.
It's McNair. I mean, that's a
sports.
But
is the OJ one a sports podcast?
No.
Exactly.
But I mean,
it's true crime.
But I mean, if you did the story about OJ's, I mean, they talk about McNair's career and everything. I would throw that.
Yeah, the OJ documentary was on ESPN.
Yeah. That's it. Do we have no other shitty one to play?
So we have Sports Illustrated's Throwback.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Before there was Megan Rapinoe. Is that right?
Yes. Rapinoe.
How do you say her name, NPR, Mike?
Megan Rapinoe is a brave woman on the U.S. women's soccer team.
Yes, but NPR, Mike, how is she brave? Like, everybody hates Trump.
Megan Rapinoe is very brave to voice her opinions on President Donald Trump.
That's the way everyone on social media feels. Like, she had the backing of everyone.
Megan Rapinoe is incredibly brave.
Yeah, but I actually would say if she said she supported Trump, it'd be even more brave.
Megan Rapinoe is a very brave U.S. women's soccer player that has spoken out against
NPR,
the
Mike,
president.
can I have some other examples?
Megan Rapinoe is incredibly brave and courageous.
Yeah, but go past Trump, NPR Mike. Where else is she brave?
Megan Rapinoe has been fearless in giving her opinions on President Donald Trump and his establishment.
But what was the backlash for her? Like, what did she face?
Megan Rapinoe faced criticism yesterday.
From who? From who, NPR
From
Mike?
all sides.
Play NPR Mike!
Yeah, you want me to do it, guys?
Mike!
Motherfucker! Dun, 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 dun.
Do a drawing!
All right, guys. I don't do this for everyone.
I'm not going to do it. There's not an easel underneath this. There's not.
Yes! It'll be fun.
Oh, it'll be great. Throwback, they write. Before there's Megan Rapinoe striking her triumphant "Are you not entertained" pose, there was Brandi Chastain waving her shirt over her head at the epic 1999 Women's World Cup.
I've never seen that image. What is that?
If we're being honest, that's about as far as the casual soccer fan's memories reaches. But in season 1 of Throwback, Sports Illustrated writer Grant Wall schools us on U.S. women's soccer history.
Oh, good.
Taking us back to the first Women's World Cup. It's where it all started, back when the games were 80 minutes instead of 90.
If this was men's soccer, would you be laughing?
I'm giddy.
He's giddy with
excited.
anticipation.
Yeah, I'm giggling. It's like Christmas Eve.
The anticipation is building for this.
The players' food was shitty, and there were no toilets. Okay, I don't believe there were no toilets, but that's fine. So we have some of Grant Wall. Grant Wall is your typical guy who's written at Sports Illustrated for 20 years, and you've never read him. He's a bore, but because he writes about things that you can't fire him for. Like if you write about women's soccer, you're not going to get fired, basically. They lose money to have people like this do things like that. Keep in mind,
it shows how much you love all this stuff that you know half the people on this. You're like, well, this is who
true,
this guy is.
That's true. But I mean, I've read that side my whole life. But
right.
Think of companies now in 2019, especially, are willing to lose money in a business. By the way, Sports Illustrated that's dying. They're willing to even lose money just so they don't get criticized for getting rid of somebody who writes something that nobody reads.
Well, wouldn't you rather be poor than racist? You know, that's what
I would rather
say.
be. That's true. Yes, I would. Let me hear Grant Wall.
Anyone who's even a passing soccer fan
Unbelievable.
remembers
It all sounds the same. It all sounds the same. Like I said, NPR. That could be NPR.
Any of these could be like it could be Mina Kine filling in for
Grant
Dave
Wall,
Zirin,
filling in for Dave Zirin, filling in for NPR, filling in for
which is another NPR thing.
Right, that's true. Like, I'm sure they've all been on NPR. There's no doubt. They should do a roundtable of like shitty podcasts. Go ahead.
Anyone who's even a passing soccer fan remembers the 1999 Women's World Cup. The packed Rose Bowl, the final
what if you're
coming
20
down to
years
penalties.
What if you don't
Brandi
remember?
Chastain triumphant in her sports bra in an epic U.S. victory celebration. Most people would tell you 99 was the start of women's soccer. That is, unless you ask the players.
There was so much that happened before that.
In fact, one turn.
Okay,
So we get a whole breakdown.
Holy
History of women's soccer. That's the best you can
Jesus.
find.
And they claim that's A, they claim they listen to it, and B, they claim it's one of the 15 best.
Yeah. Do you think they listen to every episode, or do you think they listened once and said,
No,
this will get me?
No, it's about women's soccer.
Yeah.
So they say it's great. They're lying. I mean, they're just lying. Like, what if a podcast was about whatever, Call Her Daddy? Like that, they would never say that was entertaining. Even if it was their favorite podcast, they would never admit that.
Right. But do you think there are people that find this the most entertaining podcast?
No,
Neither
absolutely
do I. I can't
not.
imagine that world.
It's not possible.
But
Now,
there has
I know
to
we're
be at
not
some
for
level,
everyone.
right?
I agree
Yeah.
we're not for everyone. But are you kidding me? Like, no fucking chance. No chance. None.
Because even the people that hate you or don't enjoy it, they're like, I can see the appeal.
Right.
Whereas, like, here, I don't see the appeal.
None. There's no way anybody listens to that. I've never seen them on any of the charts that were never. No fucking chance. None. Zero. Zip.
We are currently ranked in the top 50, Kirk.
Should we do our own?
Imagine them getting mad in that voice.
Kirk Minihane show, and then the rest of them.
You do that tomorrow.
Might get some
Steve.
traffic
How's
on
that
Barstool.
sound? You get to work on that. That's
Do that on the Stephen Mike show.
Steve's will be fucking Ben Shapiro and whatever Corey Lewandowski and there's a great podcast about the Seward's Crossing, whatever the fuck it is.
Mine will be
what
a
was it
comedy
called?
podcast that no one's
Seward's
heard of.
Folly.
Steve Stewart's Folly.
Steve, what was Alaska called before it was a
You
U.S.
suck. Steve's gonna take a beating that night. Fuck you.
Boo.
We're gonna bring him out. We're gonna bring Ben Robinson
just
out.
MHB booing.
Bring out Ben Robinson. Fuck him.
Throws a wing at him.
Steve, how are your parents?
And he has to go, come on, guys.
Intervention.
We play train sounds as you come on the stage.
Oh, that's it.
Chugga,
Well, that's
chugga,
inappropriate. I don't find that appropriate at all. That would not. No.
All right, we'll scratch that.
Absolutely not.
Scratch that.
Of course, we're not doing that. All right. This podcast was brought. Oh, first of all, do we do Troll Socks again or no? Did we already do Troll Socks?
We did.
We'll do them again. We love Troll Socks. Go to trollsocks.com. Roman as well. We love them. This podcast was brought to you at the Red 13 Studios. Red13studios.com. All right, that's it. That's your vacation edition. Like it, don't like it. We don't. What does NPR Mike think of this episode? NPR Mike, what did you think of the constant references to the other Mike, Blind Mike, having sex with his mother? What does NPR Mike think of that?
Hey, fuck my mother.
Kirk Minihane has been alluding to incest between Blind Mike and one of his family members.
What do you think of this sort of the swearing and the screaming and the sort of fourth wall stuff that goes on there?
Many are saying that vulgar language has been ruining podcasting and making it less
What's your favorite podcast, NPR Mike?
My favorite podcast is the Mina Kimes podcast. It is a thrilling take from a female on the NFL.
Well, you're a really boring guy, NPR Mike. Like Warren Sharp is one of the guests. Do you have like a joke for that, NPR Mike?
Do you think that it's possible that Warren Sharp is related to Sterling or Shannon Sharp? See, that is a humorous anecdote.
You took the last name.
That someone like me would interject to a podcast.
That's good stuff. All right, we'll talk to you later.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.